Hi guys, welcome back to Outrageously Related.
Where we laugh, cry, and overshare together.
We wanted to get one in a week, so we have come back and met in the car. So think yourself very lucky.
And can you just appreciate it, please?
Yeah,
Because
comment.
when we first started, there was so much love, and you've all gone quiet, but yet we're still here.
Yeah, we're still soldiering through. We're still fighting each war.
Emily were in bottom set English.
No, I weren't. I was in top set.
You were not in set 1, you were in set 8.
I were in set 1 for everything. Thank you very much.
Were you?
Yeah. I don't know why I were in set 1 for maths.
To be fair, you are clever.
Oh.
No, I'm not even joking, you are clever.
Yeah, so are you though.
Thank you. I saw a thing the other day and it said, I would like to get your opinion on this. It said, when you were in high school, obviously you had your friendship groups, but you were learning with people that were the same intelligence as you because you were in, whatever set you were in.
Yeah.
Whereas the world and social media let set 8 people have opinions on set 1 topics.
Yeah.
So if you're in set 8, maybe let's not be going into immigration and politics.
Yeah, because you don't know your times tables, so don't comment on politics. They should keep everyone in sets throughout life, really.
I mean, that's segregation, which is illegal.
I think sometimes just people. I'm very much. We do have opinions on things, but I am very much, especially stuff that comes to politics or anything that comes with fact. I'm not commenting on anything if I don't have any knowledge on it.
Exactly. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? Like, a lot of people don't go and look for the facts. They know this much, a small, minute percent of information about a
That
topic.
they've probably seen on news or on a film or something.
Or they've read on Facebook.
Yeah. Wikipedia.
Tell me why on my island the other day somebody said that illegals, not refugees, illegals were moving into flats next door to One Stop. They're not.
And if they were, does it matter?
No.
Because no one I know would want to live in them. Fact.
True.
This has got very serious very quick. I think this is scary territory. Let's get off it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this is cancellation city.
I agree. Do you ever think, when you actually sit and really think about it, school, what I really enjoyed school, but when you think about it, you're a teenager, your hormones are heightened, and for 7 hours a day you've got to sit in a massive building with loads of other teenagers.
Do you know what it is when you think about it now? You're probably saying, I have to do a bit of classroom work in my job once a year, and sitting there and listening to someone talk, oh my God, and I'm like, how did I used to do this every single day? I suppose in school though, every day you were not every day, but you were learning new information. It's when you're being taught stuff you already know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I loved school, but for the social element.
Yeah, or parties on a weekend.
What I would do to go back to 1 year 11 house party.
Elite.
Although having said that, I would go to house parties in year 11 and year 10. So we were 14, 15, and people were taking drugs.
Yeah.
And when you think that's so bad, it gets to 9 o'clock at night now, and I'm like, let me boil that kettle and get my chamomile tea.
When me and you have gone out before, I'm like, oh, murderer tea.
Yeah.
I went out with my friends from work the other day. All of them had a drink. I didn't. I had a mocktail, and then after they were going to have another drink, and I said, oh, I'm going to get a tea. So they all had one.
I love a tea.
I like any form of green tea or flavoured tea. Really settles your food.
I love a coffee though.
I know you.
I
Them
love.
iced Americanos, you have a like gruel. Or honestly,
Do you know? I'll be honest. When I first started drinking Americanos and iced Americanos, I did it because I thought it looked a bit edgy. But now I
Edward.
actually. Oh my God, Damon. Now I actually do really like them.
yeah, no, I'm not a massive coffee fan at all. Like, I could have the standard.
Emily used to drink Mellow Birds when we worked together, which is like what Nanans drink.
Yeah, I don't. My mum don't like strong coffee though at all. She has like half milk, half coffee.
Really?
I like a latte. I mean, every white girl loves a latte. Come on.
Yeah.
But it has to be like vanilla or caramel or something. But because I don't drink much caffeine, it doesn't really agree with me that much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Whereas I drink a lot of caffeine.
Tell you what, I used to cane though pre-workout.
We went through a pre-workout phase. I think this is the first time that we've acknowledged that we used to do this. We used to have a tub of pre-workout in the car that we'd dry scoop.
Oh God,
If
it were
we-
bitter as well.
If we were going out drinking on a weekend and we wanted something to get us a little bit buzzed, we would dry scoop the pre-workout before we went to the
Other
pub.
kids did dropped a pill before they went out. We had a dry scoop of pre-workout.
Tell me why the beta-alanine would be making my skin itch.
Oh my God, I'd be burning in that club.
Prickly eat.
I used to get it there when we were training.
Mm.
Oh, I don't miss that. But you'd convince it were a proper placebo effect. You'd convince yourself you could lift heavier, and you couldn't.
I don't know. I think sometimes it does make you, because it gives you an extra boost, doesn't it? But I know what you mean.
Do you know one thing that started to come into fashion at minute, and I can't get on board with it,
Go on.
and I actually can't stand it. People putting songs on their Instagram posts. Jump scare!
Yeah. It is when you go onto Instagram and then and it's always like a grime song.
Yeah, or some
And I
sort of
think-
EDM.
Yeah, and I go on it and I think, say if, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I'm the most chronically online person that you'll ever meet. So as soon as Graham leaves room, or if you left room, I'm straight on my phone.
Yeah, you and Instagram have got an unhealthy
I'm
relationship.
straight on it. I open it and then it's obvious I've been on my phone because Graham's in the other room and I've gone on and fucking drum and bass has come on.
Yeah, and I've got my volume on full capacity.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah, keep
Grow
on
up.
with it. Put it on your story.
You're in your 30s. What do you mean you're looking for a song to put on your Instagram feed?
But I think story is fine.
Yeah, story.
Because when I'm clicking on a story, I expect to hear sound. It could be a video.
If you are over the age of 21 and you're posting a picture on your Instagram grid and you're searching for a song to go with that post, you've got too much time on your hands.
This is taking a bit of a depressing turn, but I've
know
not got
what you're going to say
what?
is if it's somebody that's died.
No, I was going to say I've not put a song on any of my Instagram posts apart from I made a video when my nan died. It wasn't, and it was just a song on the actual video.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But especially when men do it, that's weird.
I know.
What do you mean you're a man and you're searching for a song to put?
You know what's funny when you do that singing?
I'm not doing it.
Oh dear, we were doing it on phone. We're gonna just do. I saw a pucker of your lips. I thought, here we go, we're getting a taster.
Guess what I've started doing?
What? This could be anything.
Two things. I love a bit of nostalgia.
Right.
Like anything that makes you feel like you're back when you were a kid. I love it.
Mm.
I've started watching Coronation Street, but from 2005. So Coronation Street from 10
Is that
years.
still knocking on that?
Yeah, but I've started on YouTube. They've uploaded all of the Coronation Streets from 2003.
I know what I'm doing this weekend.
You're a sarcastic bitch. And another thing I've done, I don't know if my audience is going to be right here, but if anybody knows what I'm talking about, comment. I've started playing RuneScape.
I don't know what that is, but you and games on your iPad and that, you're weird.
I've got a Nintendo, a game on my iPad. I've got.
A game.
I
A
do.
game. What do you?
I do.
Give me some hobbies. A game.
I do
Oh.
game. I do.
And I do.
I have my chamomile tea. I either get on my Switch or I go on my iPad and I start gaming.
Oh, I tell you what, Graham wants to knock it on Ed saying that you don't spend any time with him because of me. It's because of that.
What, my gaming?
Yeah. Stop saying gaming. I tell you what,
Why?
I'm going to get you next year for your birthday, a gaming chair.
No,
They bounce them.
there's some with speakers in Ed. Yeah, I have looked at them before. But no, I've started playing RuneScape again. Anybody that knows, it's really good. You've never gamed, have you?
Not really.
You don't know what you're missing.
I feel like I've not got a great attention span with stuff like
One
that.
thing with you that does do me head in, you're always doing something.
I know.
You never just sit down and have a minute. Every time you ring me, I want to go, what you doing now? Chill out.
Yeah, to be fair, sometimes like when I've spoke to people on phone, they say, "Oh, you're tiring me out just
Yeah.
watching you."
Relax.
Yeah, but if I just sat and relaxed, I'd put 10 stone on. I like to be pottering because I think, well, at least I'm burning calories.
I've been doing 10,000 steps a day every day for the past 2 weeks, and I tell you, when it gets to 10 o'clock at night, I am fucking knackered.
Well, actually, you're saying me doing that recently because I've been really in my series game with a few series. I've done nothing but lay on sofa. Series recommendations coming at you hard and fast.
Oh.
The Summer I Turned Pretty, everyone who knows me knows I'm obsessed with it. Comes out every Wednesday on Amazon Prime. I've actually paid for Apple TV for the other thing that I've been watching because it's been that good. It was season finale today. It's called The Buccaneers. Have you ever watched Bridgerton?
Look, I'm going to stop you there.
Have you ever watched Bridgerton?
No, I haven't. And any period drama, I'm not
brilliant.
interested.
The Buccaneers is really good.
But if you do like period dramas and them kind of programs, you would like RuneScape because it's set in medieval times.
Why don't you put a plug in for him?
Honestly, I cannot tell you how good it is. So we are filming currently in a car park, and it's quite a busy car park, and there are just kids playing in here.
Keeps getting in that bush. Do you know what though? I love to see it because they're not in on iPads.
Yeah, me too. I always think, like, when we went to Dubai, we're staying in this lovely hotel. There were this family of like 5. It had probably cost them 10 grand to take everybody there, more. And why were like 2 of the kids sat on sun loungers with towels over their heads on their iPad? If that were me, you'd be leaving iPad at home.
No, I think they can take it because I do think.
Yeah, but leave it in the room.
Yeah. I think you have to do a limited time daily. And they're not having one till they're at least 11.
This is where me and G row, because I always say if we had a child, like, I would want it to have technology because you don't want them to get left behind. Like, technology is the world now. And he's like, no, absolutely not. They would have no technology.
But he had wind-ups back in day.
True.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
God, I bet that should take ages.
Spinning tops.
I remember when...
Grandad had one.
Oh, the same age. Joking.
No, I mean, at Key Avenue, can you remember Grandad's phone?
No.
I just gave away Grandad's address. Well, his old address.
I've not lived there for years. Yeah, I always remember when I got to probably like early high school, when in that time you had a phone but it wasn't the best, or you'd ring someone's house phone. And I remember once my mum went, just go and knock on. She talked about it all the time, and she went, and I went, you can't do that. And my mum went, yeah, just go and knock on and see if they're in. And I just thought it was like the most ridiculous idea ever. Whereas now I think, why wouldn't I have just gone and knocked on the door?
I used to always call for people.
When I was younger, but I think when I got to high school, I was like, it's not the done thing.
Yeah.
I'd use house phone then.
I always used to go to my friend's house, Tanya, when we were at school, and she lived with her grandma and granddad. And if ever you left their house, like she always used to say, "Oh, say thank you to my grandma and granddad," like because they were a bit older. So I'd be like, "Thank you for having me."
I would say that if I were at anyone's house, thanks for having me, even if you've been in there for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just a respect thing. I think you brought up like
Did you ever have it though, where you'd go to somebody's house and like they wouldn't offer you a drink? The mum would be scary.
Yeah.
My mum, to be fair.
No, my one thing I will say about my mum and dad is they're great hosts.
Yeah, they are.
Sue and Phil love a party, love putting a
They
spread
love
on.
an open house.
They do. They do.
And everybody's invited.
Yeah. I always remember once, like every time it gets to Christmas, my mum's always like, if there's anybody on street that's like, the partner's died and they're an old woman and that, she'll invite them round. Because she's like, I'm not having anyone on there.
I think we'd like to come for Christmas dinner at yours this year.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Are you going to be there?
Yeah.
Who else?
Me, mum, dad, granddad and Karen, I think.
That's fine.
You and G, Hugo.
I'll mention it.
One thing that it's just springed into mind, and I feel like we've not really addressed it on here. Do you remember when I used to use your ID to go out?
Yeah.
I remember once, bearing in mind when you think now, like, I've not been ID'd for years.
I get ID'd all the time. All the time.
Do you?
Yeah, all the time.
When you've not got lashes on, I bet.
Yeah. Just in general, I get ID'd all the time. I got ID'd for eyelashes once, and I went, and it were like, I were literally 27 at
What
the
do you
time.
mean? Do you have to be a certain age?
I went, why, how old have you got to be to get eyelashes? And she went, I mean, for these particular ones, you've got to be 14.
Oh, I'd be fuming.
I'd got my car keys in my hand. I was like, are you serious?
No, I've not been ID'd for ages, me. I think my job's aged me, though. I think I look 35.
No, you don't.
Anyway, back to the ID thing. I once went out with my friends. I had your ID. It were a dream when you were younger, like 17, and you knew someone that were a bit older. You were a dream for me because you're 2 years older. And I went out. We're walking through, and then they stopped and they went. They asked me like questions on it, and I answered them. And then he went, "Well, what star sign are you?" And I wanted to say, "Who the fuck cares?" For one. You know what you ask? If someone asked me that now, I'd literally grab my ID back, off him and spit in the face.
That's a bit
Asking
much.
what star sign
What star
are
sign are you?
Yeah, I also, what do you mean? They're obviously just doing it to call people out. And I just was like, I think I just said a random one, and he wouldn't let me have it back.
Really?
And then all my friends went in. And then I was like ringing them, and there was like some side doors, and like one of them like busted open. It was like a fire exit door. I ran.
Bar Barnsley, you're talking about.
I am.
Aren't you?
If you know, you know.
I've been that soldier.
And I scurried in, and then bouncer inside came over and went, "Oh, just open that door." And we were all like, "Oh, I don't know." But I was fuming that I'd lost your ID because I used to go out Friday, Saturday night every weekend.
But I got you another one, didn't I?
I think, yeah, probably.
I just used to say that I'd lost it every week.
Loved that. Loved having a sister for that exact reason.
I know.
Right then, shall we leave it there?
Yeah, sorry if this has been a bit chaotic, as usual.
We just like to have a bit of a chat.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to go and train now as well. We're going to go and do a bit of a high rock circuit. And I feel like we need to boost his energy levels for it.
I know, could do with some of that pre-workout now. I can't believe you don't have caffeine anymore. You want to grow up.
I know. It's this nutrition I'm on.
She eats no processed food at all. To be fair, I don't eat ultra-processed though.
Do you know one thing though, since I've been doing it, I've probably been doing it now it's been over a month. I've not actually craved any like fast food.
I know what you mean.
And I think it's because when like I said, why don't I just sit playing with this on my finger?
That.
Very you actually. Yeah, I think normally I'd like drive past McDonald's and think, oh, I could smash some cheese chili bites. But I've actually not done that.
I know what you mean. Honestly, since we've moved house, I think we probably get one takeaway a month, if that.
Yeah, that's good though.
Because I just think, like, unless it's a Domino's, which I love because they're consistent and always nice, the shit.
I know.
You don't eat
It's when you feel shit after and you think
Yeah.
it weren't worth it.
mouse dry as fuck.
Oh,
Nah.
you get that. You do get that from pizza though. From a Chinese, my God,
you
it's like
wake
you
up
poured
in mi-
sand in your mouth.
When you wake up in middle at night like
Salt.
that, literally.
To be fair though, Domino's, you can't make it healthy, but you can make it a lot healthier now.
You can make it a lot lower calorie if you get a thin base.
Low fat cheese.
But who wants that?
I know. I want the stuffed crust.
And I want the garlic oil on top.
Yeah, and I want all the sides, the garlic dough balls, the garlic bread, the mini garlic bread from Domino's is like crack.
Do you know, life hack, if you're into Domino's, if you like the Domino's garlic bread and you want to get like a massive one, get a margarita pizza, add extra cheese, add the garlic oil on top, and it's literally like a massive garlic bread. It tastes exactly the same.
Let us know if you have an heart attack after you've had it.
Yeah, I mean, I won't recommend it because it's about 3,000 calories, but...
And I want the cookies after. The cookies with ice cream.
cookies.
That's the thing for me. My downfall is I wish that I didn't like sweet stuff. 'Cause anytime I eat out savoury, I have to have something sweet after it.
And the 10-calorie jellies don't do it for me.
I'm having to have 2 squares of dark chocolate a day and that's all I'm allowed.
Yeah, but the dark chocolate you haven't even sweet.
It's 100%. It's bitter.
Vile. It tastes like cacao.
It is. It's pure cacao.
Nah.
Tastes like horse manure.
Do you know what you should do? Oh, I bet this would be nice. Oat milk. Melt the 2 squares of dark chocolate into the oat milk and put some honey in it to sweeten it. Be like a little hot chocolate.
True. I've changed to almond milk now, actually.
Almond milk's not as nice as oat milk.
I know,
though.
but do you know, the research I've been doing, oats aren't good for you. This really spike your glycemic levels, which is like when you have sugar, like sugar levels.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
a complex carb, innit?
I get if anybody is into nutrition, I get the almond milk, which is by a brand called Plenish, and it's literally like 3 ingredients. It's so good for you.
Really.
And do you know what? It's the first one I've had. When you pour it, it looks like milk. It's not like the brownie colour. It looks like milk. And you can't taste almond.
Because I think almond milk's got a funny taste.
Yeah, it's actually really nice, but I think it is literally because like they're not trying to add flavourings to it to change the taste. It is.
Oat milk's nice, but that's obviously why it's full of sugar.
I know. Right, we've waffled on for an extra 10 minutes after I said we were done. So, guys, thank you for laughing, crying and oversharing with us.
And we will see you again soon.
Bye.